All right, and submission of the night, fight of the night, the extra bonuses that the UFC normally gives. Dana White, of course. I like that about the UFC, huh, Mo? But it's not something that maybe that everybody follows regularly, but the fact that they give bonuses for guys that try harder, you don't see that really in some of the boxing promotions. But in the UFC, they do it the right way, I think, with that.
Oh, well, the thing is, with the UFC, of course, the payouts, and I'm sure Dave Simon can allude to this, right? The higher the importance of the matches, the higher the payout is. But, of course, if Dana White can do this, I mean, remember, fighting events, whether it's boxing, wrestling, even MMA, whatever it is, it's very tough to maximize your full potential because, of course, there's always people there hovering over you.
And it makes you perform, and that's what I like. I like athletes going in there and having an incentive to perform. You win, your paycheck gets doubled, you get that win bonus, and if you perform excitingly, you're going to get paid even more. I told you about Donald Cerrone and Melvin Gillard, 1 minute and 16 seconds. That actually won Fight of the Night, so each Cerrone and Gillard taking home $60,000 in bonus money.
Does that happen often where a 1 minute, 16 second fight is Fight of the Night?
Hey, if it's the best fight of the night and the guys bring it. I will say that, not everybody brought it last night. Not a lot of great fights on the card, so that one kind of had an advantage going into it, but very, very exciting. Very good stuff. Cerrone also taking home the knockout of the night bonus, so he gets $120,000 in bonuses alone. That's aside from his paycheck for the fight and the win bonus. So Cerrone made good money last night, and Dennis Bermudez, who had also an impressive performance with that first-round submission, he took home submission of the night.
All right. There you go. I think you're caught up with UFC 150. When is 151, Dave Simon? Where are we going with this?
September 1st in, I believe it'll be Las Vegas. It'll be Dan Henderson versus Johnny Bones Jones for the UFC light heavyweight title.
Mo Khan might watch that one.
September is always the month to remember.
And this Saturday night, I don't know what that meant.
I have no idea what that means.
This Saturday night,
yes,
the Strikeforce Women's Bantamweight Championship is on the line. Canadian Sarah Kaufman, the former champion, will be challenging the current champion and women's megastar Ronda Rousey. Have you heard of Ronda Rousey?
I've heard the name.
She is a big star in women's MMA, but Sarah Kaufman is looking to knock her off that star on Saturday night. Strikeforce Women's title on the line. This is a mega fight. As hyped as I was for last night, I think I'm more excited to see Ronda Rousey, Sarah Kaufman this Saturday night.
And Dave Simon's talked about this in the past, that Strikeforce is the home for women's MMA, and maybe it's one of the reasons that the UFC is going to keep Strikeforce alive, is the notoriety for it. But interesting. That certainly we have a rooting interest up here in Canada for that one.
Dana White said that if a woman were to fight in the UFC, it would be Ronda Rousey. So
wow.
Definitely somebody to look out for, and Canadian Sarah Kaufman, gotta root for her, gotta watch her fight.